1991 is my 34th birthday, can you believe it? Some guy's already watching me. People love this sort of shit. Everyone should do it. I haven't got the book with me, I'm going to walk, but you have the book. I'm going to read a few key bits out of the book. I'll show you the book while I'm down here, so I'm just going to quickly read some tweets. I need to get as much in as possible. And this wins. Okay, first tweet that comes up. They probably think I'm fucking mental, by the way, which I understand. I should be over here. Okay. Here's a tweet. Oh, hello. Dog come up to me, ran away, just like last time. Well, any of you have seen the other episodes, but I'm not particularly popular with dogs. Breaking. Shabana Mahmood. It's a birthday. I'm fucking blowing it. There's no tweets. I really thought this place would be heaving today. When I got here, there was no one. Doing a refresh. Shabana Mahmood has become the UK Home Secretary. She's in charge of immigration, visas and borders. Here she is at a rally calling for a globalised intifada. RIP UK. Shut up. She sounds like a fucking demon. Is that big news? It's hard to tell what's big news and what isn't nowadays. The guy's got 100 napkins in his front pocket. I'll get the book. We're going to go through the book. There's a lot of pictures of the book I've got to show you. He's not interested. I'm not his daddy. And that's that. That's cool. Pointing at a thing. Right, so this is the book. 1991, the year I was born. I'm going to read little bits of the book. As soon as you open the book, because when I open books, I tend to check, like, if someone's written in, like, the first page, like, "Oh, dear Grandad, thanks for everything. I was born for trains," or whatever. And this one, nothing. And then the first page is like a maze. What's that fountain supposed to represent? The Fountain of Youth, as I say, 34 today. Don't know how to hold a book. I wanted to go through the fact file. Population of the UK as of 1991, 56 million and a bit. 56,400 and something thousand. 29 million females, 27 males. What is it now? A billion? Most popular girl's name? Yes, Elizabeth. Most popular boy's name? James. Prime Minister was John Major, the head of state. Queen Elizabeth II, RIP. We miss you more and more each day. We miss you ever so much. Royal Swan Keeper, F.J. Turk, the keeper of the swans. What's he doing now? Do you care? Alright, you want to know who the Archbishop is? The Archbishop of Canterbury. There was loads. By the end, it was Dr. George Carey. These are the ones I want to read. Champions of 1991. That's me. That's all my boys. Some of my boys 92, but you know, whatever. Champions of 1991. World Scrabble champion, couldn't care less. Car of the year, Renault Clio. I don't know anything about cars. Pipe smoker of the year, Sir John Harvey Jones. What is this book? Pack it all in, the 34th. Jesus rose from the dead. You're trying to read your book from the dead. Maybe quit. Maybe the wind's telling you to quit. Oh, come on. She's Going in the Sea. You can't finish this. Actor of the Year, Sir Ian McKellen. I don't know what he was in that year. FA Cup winners, Tottenham Hotspurs. So, anything like weird happen? No. Black Pudding Champion, Fred Stalley of Kirkcaldy, Fife. Alright, the rest of the book is what happened each day of each month of the year. Can't go through all of them. It's mental. I'm going to do one from each month, just at random, because who cares. January 1st, bank holiday. Also, No Smacking Week is launched by End Physical Punishment of Children Group. Now the page whacked the microphone there. Don't know if you saw that. Is that God telling me we need to start hitting our kids again? That'll do. February. That was 1991. They went no smacking. You know what? We've done it forever. Let's not now. I don't get it. February. Shrove Tuesday. Traditional pancake races take place in Olney, Buckinghamshire, and Covent Garden, London. Shrovetide football is played at Alnwick. No, I don't give a fuck. It was the year of the sheep. I know that. It was the year of the sheep. Lisa Stansfield and Elton John are named Best British Female and Male Pop Stars at the Brit Awards. We're moving on to March. What a thin, feckless year. This one. The Princess of Wales buries a time capsule at the Hospital for Sick Children, Great Ormond Street. It contains a hologram of a snowflake, a solar power calculator, British coins, 5 tree seeds, a compact disc, a sheet of recycled paper, a European passport. Whose fucking passport? A pocket TV, a copy of the Times newspaper, and a photograph of herself. When they digging that up? That's good. We'll do March 15th as well. Comic Relief's 3rd Red Nose Day. More than 9 million red plastic noses land straight in the sea the day after to raise money for famine relief and for charities in the UK. Blah fuckity blah. April. London Zoo, which is threatened with closure, launches a nationwide appeal to raise £13 million. For what? Also, on April the 8th, 2 astronauts spent 6 hours outside US Shuttle Atlantis manoeuvring equipment out around in space in preparation for the International Space Station, which will be built later in the decade. Sounds like this was written by the Reptiles. Space! Where that meets that, more, then there's... Nah, I'm kidding. There's space, there's loads of space. Stars and that, and moons. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to. It's May. We'll do May the 7th. No entry to Weybourne Beach, Norfolk, after 2 tanker trailers containing 24,000 litres of toxic chemicals are washed ashore. More than 1,000 people have been evacuated because of poisonous fumes from the sea. 2 tankers, litres of chemicals, washed ashore, fumes. Not a science man, but poisonous gas everywhere. June, the middle of the year. A new smaller £20 note is issued this week. It measures 80mm to 149mm and shows a picture of your dad's cock, which is the same size. Oh my god, isn't that good? It shows a picture of famous scientist Sir Michael Faraday. Isn't Faraday a very small measurement? Or Faraday clocks? Faraday. July, the Princess of Wales celebrates her 30th birthday. Are you joking? She was 30 before I was born. The Queen of Hearts. Record pollen levels cause an outbreak of sneezing all over the country. In Cardiff, the count reaches 365. Oh, the pollen count. I thought they were counting sneezes. 348 Isle of Wight. And Salford, 305. I've never looked into pollen or anything like that because obviously I'm a man and not a baby.
Really bad hay fever, actually.
August. Happy 91st birthday to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. This book is very heavy on royal birthdays and royal celebrations, to be honest. Friday, August 9th. About 150 hot air balloons, including Rupert Bear, take part in the Bristol Balloon Fiesta, which starts today. Did you even hear that one? Bullshit. September 6th. Phil Collins, Charlton Heston, and Pladinko, who the fuck cares, take part in a spectacular concert at Salisbury Cathedral in aid of the 123-metre spire, which is suffering from structural decay. 1,500 lights illuminate the west front and 2 tons of fireworks are let off. We'll do September the 11th. Princess Beatrice III, daughter of Duke and Duchess of York, spends her first day at nursery school, Upton House School, Windsor. Why are we talking about these reptile, baked-in, hot goods, sanctimonious bullshit, albino, poisonous freaks? At the MTV Awards held this week in Los Angeles, REM wins 6 awards, including Best Group and Best Video of the Year.
Losing my religion.
October 5th. From today, hugging, kissing and holding hands is banned at Peking University in China. Also, unauthorised gatherings, booing and whistling. Don't make a fucking peep. October 7th. Data from the total ozone mapping spectrometer on board the US Nimbus 7 weather satellite shows that deep holes have appeared in the ozone layer above Antarctica during the southern hemisphere's spring. Ming Ming, a female giant panda, arrives at London Zoo from China again. She settles in well and doesn't try and hug or kiss or whistle or fuck all. She settles in well after her flight from Hong Kong. Is that China? Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? And tucks into a large meal of bamboo shots.
Hey, that is shit.
Am I minging? November 11th. Author Salman Rushdie spends his 1,000th day in hiding under the death sentence fatwa issued by the late Ayatollah Khomeini. It was pronounced on February 14th, 1989, after the publication of his book, The Satanic Verses. Who cares? Probably. Friday, November 15th. Winston Churchill's grey Hamburg hat, which with gold initials WSC, is sold at Christie's auction in London for £7,260. Sold! Now we're ending with December. December 1st, World AIDS Day. That's all it says. The US Space Shuttle Atlantis lands at Edwards Air Force Base, California, 3 days early because of a fault in it. Who gives up? It's half of this stuff. December the 8th. Steven Spielberg's latest film, Hook, an updated version of J.M. Barrie's famous children's story Peter Pan, is premiered in Los Angeles. He's talking about films right at the end for some reason. December 18th, at Sotheby's sale in New York, a wedding dress worn by Madonna is sold for $6,000. A 1955 guitar, Jimi Hendrix, $11,000, Bill Haley's fifth. Stuff got sold. 25th of December, it honestly says Christmas Day, which, yes. In her traditional Christmas speech, the Queen announces that she is not proposing to abdicate in favour of Prince Charles, Queen of Hearts. Finally, on New Year's Day, in the New Year's Honours List published today, actor George Cole is made don't care. The 12 huge bells of St Paul's Cathedral, weighing 13.5 tonnes, ring out the old year for the first time in 46 years. Obviously, I'm going to pick it up. In 1991, I thought it was a good year, it's a cool year. A lot of cool people I've met in the same year, or thereabout. A lot of good stuff happened. Here's some other stuff that happens better. That's 1991, the year I was born. Splat the Rat. Any litter you leave, pick it up.